It's early in the morning. You're sipping your favorite coffee, scrolling through messages, when suddenly you're hit with words that feel like a splash of cold water, someone's harsh comment or an unkind gesture. But let's not let that turn our day into a gloomy one. We all encounter these moments, these people, the ones who, intentionally or not, cast a shadow over our morning light. How we choose to respond to these encounters, however, can entirely change the course of our day. Ever noticed how a single negative comment can stick to you like a stubborn gum beneath your shoe? It's a peculiar thing, isn't it? How we tend to hold on to negativity tighter than we do positivity. It's like a stain on your favorite shirt that just won't wash out. But here's the thing, it's not the stain that ruins the shirt. It's how we choose to see it. And that's where your control lies, in your perspective, in your ability to understand that these bitter moments are less about you, more about the person casting them. Remember what Marcus Aurelius once said, when another person blames you or hates you, or people voice similar criticisms, go to their souls, penetrate inside and see what sort of people they are. This perspective invites us to look beyond the surface, to understand the deeper motivations behind the actions of others. And in doing so, we also open a door to self-reflection, to understanding our own reactions, our own triggers, to stripping away the layers of societal expectations and masks, to discovering the truths about ourselves that have been shadowed by the judgments of others. Are you allowing the negativity of others to dim your light, to define your day or even your worth? Let's embark on this journey of self-discovery together. Let's find ways to not only deal with toxic individuals, but also to strengthen our sense of self-awareness. Have you ever noticed how sometimes a single negative comment can cling to your thoughts longer than a compliment? It's like a stain on your favorite shirt that refuses to wash out. Let's embark on this journey of self-discovery together, finding strategies to not only deal with toxic individuals, but also to strengthen our sense of self-awareness. Now, when we talk about dealing with toxic people, we're not suggesting that you should change them or fix their behavior. Instead, it's about understanding your reactions to their toxicity and setting boundaries to protect your peace. Imagine you're a ship sailing in a stormy sea. The toxic person is the storm, unpredictable and destructive. But remember, the storm can't sink the ship unless it gets inside. So, your first strategy is to keep the storm outside, to not let the negativity seep into your inner peace. And that's where self-awareness comes into play. Self-awareness is like the compass of your ship. It helps you understand your feelings, your triggers, and what you can tolerate. It's about knowing your worth and refusing to let anyone undermine it. So, how do you become more self-aware? Start by paying attention to your feelings. When you interact with a toxic person, do you feel drained, stressed, or upset? Recognize these emotions and understand that you have every right to feel this way. Next, set your boundaries. Boundaries are like the hull of your ship, protecting you from the storm. They define what you will and won't accept from others. Remember, it's okay to say no. It's okay to distance yourself from people who consistently bring you down. You have the right to protect your mental and emotional health. Lastly, remember the importance of compassion. Toxic people often behave the way they do because of their own struggles. This doesn't excuse their behavior, but understanding this can help you respond with kindness instead of anger. It's like seeing the storm as a natural occurrence rather than a personal attack. So, dear listeners, take your compass, build your hull, and remember to view the storm with understanding. Just like knowing you're allergic to smoke makes you avoid it, understanding your responses to toxic people can empower you to keep your distance emotionally. Before we delve deeper into the strategies, let's take a moment to discuss the importance of a supportive community. No man is an island, as they say, and this rings true when dealing with toxic individuals. Surrounding yourself with positive, uplifting people can act as a buffer against the negativity. It's like having a crew on your ship, helping you navigate through the storm. These could be friends, family, co-workers, or even online communities who encourage positivity and growth. They are the people who remind you of your worth when you start to doubt it, the ones who lift you up when you're feeling down, and the ones who remind you to set boundaries when you start to let them slide. Remember, it's okay to reach out for support. It's okay to admit when you're struggling. You don't have to face the storm alone. So if you're finding this content helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Join our online community and let's support each other in navigating through the storm of toxicity together, because together we are stronger. Together we can weather any storm. You've likely met someone in your life who just seems to push all the wrong buttons, right? We often call these people toxic because they spread negativity like a cloud of smoke, making it hard to see clearly. But it's not just about them, it's about us too. How we respond to these individuals, how we let them impact our day, our mood, our self-perception. Understanding ourselves is the first step in dealing with toxic people. Self-awareness is like having a personalized map of your emotions. It makes you aware of your triggers, your responses, and your coping mechanisms. It's about understanding what pushes your buttons and why. Is it their tone, their words, their actions, or is it something deeper, something from the past that their behavior sparks in your memory? Once you understand this, you can start setting boundaries. Now, boundaries are not a wall you build to keep people out, but rather guidelines that allow you to maintain your mental and emotional health. They help you determine what you will and won't tolerate, what's acceptable and what's not. Imagine it like this. When you're driving, you have lanes marked on the road. These lanes ensure that everyone knows their space and sticks to it. They prevent chaos and accidents. Similarly, when you set boundaries, you're marking your lanes. You're saying, "This is my space and I expect you to respect it." Remember, setting boundaries is not about changing the other person's behavior. It's about changing your reaction to it. It's about saying, "I can't control how you behave, but I can control how I respond." So, how do you set these boundaries? It starts with clear communication. Express your feelings honestly. Say, "When you do this, it makes me feel this way." Make sure to use I statements to express your feelings rather than blaming the other person. And remember, it's okay to say no. It's okay to step back. It's okay to prioritize your mental and emotional health. Because at the end of the day, your well-being matters. But what if I told you there's a way to clear the air and navigate through this smoke without losing your way? It all starts with self-awareness. As we wrap up, let's revisit the key points from our discussion. We started our day with a hot cup of coffee and a cold splash of negativity, reminding us that toxic people exist in everyone's lives. But we also realized that their harsh comments and unkind gestures often reflect more about their personal battles and insecurities than about us. This led us to the insightful words of Marcus Aurelius, who urged us to explore the souls of those who criticize or hate us. By doing so, we can gain a deeper understanding of their motivations, moving beyond surface interactions. This perspective not only helps us deal with negativity, but also opens the door for self-reflection, giving us an opportunity to understand ourselves better. We then delved into the power of self-awareness, using it as a tool to navigate through the smoke cloud of negativity that toxic people often spread. We learned that understanding our reactions to toxic individuals empowers us to set boundaries and maintain our emotional well-being. We compared this understanding to knowing about an allergy to smoke. Just as the knowledge of an allergy enables us to steer clear of smoke, being aware of our emotional responses helps us avoid the negativity of toxic people We also explored the concept of self-discovery, discussing how it can reveal truths about ourselves that may have been overshadowed by others' judgments. This journey of self-discovery helps us strengthen our sense of self-awareness, allowing us to protect our peace effectively. Finally, we discussed the importance of setting boundaries as a strategy to deal with toxic people. By setting boundaries, we ensure that we do not let anyone else's negativity define our worth or ruin our day. As we conclude this journey, let's remember that the power to navigate negativity is within us. The ability to understand others' motivations, coupled with self-awareness and setting boundaries, equips us with the strategies we need to deal effectively with toxic people. Remember, the power to navigate negativity lies within you, and with these strategies, you can effectively deal with toxic people and protect your peace. Before we close off today's enlightening journey, a quick reminder. If you haven't already, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button. It's just a small click for you, but it means the world to us. It's your support that fuels our creativity and enables us to bring you content like this. We hope you found today's video helpful and insightful. Remember, you have the power to navigate negativity and toxic people. Don't forget to apply these strategies in your daily life and share your experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for being a part of our community, and as always, thanks for watching.